Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So this video today is just going to be very spontaneous. It's just going to be one of those chit-chatty videos where I fill you in on what has been happening in my life lately. I sometimes share certain aspects of my life here on YouTube, and sometimes those circumstances will change and I am left thinking, what do I do? I've just shared all of this and now things have changed. So I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to make a little bit of an update on a video I made a couple of weeks ago. Some of you may remember I shared some very exciting news that my darling mum would be coming to stay with us in Germany at the beginning of March for over 2 months, and oh my goodness, I was beyond excited, ecstatic. I was just over the moon excited. You know, as a New Zealander living in Germany, I don't get to see my mum every day, so it was wonderful news. Anyway, a couple of days after posting that video, I received a message from my mum saying that she had some bad news, that she would not be able to come at the beginning of March to visit us, and my heart just sunk. I'm not gonna lie, I was so disappointed, but she was like, don't worry, I'm still coming. I'm just not coming at the beginning of March like we had originally planned. And she asked whether it would be okay if she came at the end of April or early May and stayed for 9 weeks. I was just like, oh my goodness, mum, that is totally fine. You can come whenever you want, just as long as you come. So basically one of the reasons had to do with the price of plane tickets. So you may remember in my last video, I was searching for cheap deals on plane tickets using a VPN, and I found some pretty great deals. And so I passed these on to mum, and she was pretty excited to see how much she could potentially save on tickets to New Zealand. But then later on she messaged me and said that she does not feel comfortable about booking her flight tickets online, and I can completely understand this. Mum had only ever booked her flight tickets through her travel agent, who she knows and trusts, and in the past if she had to change her travel dates, all she had to do is email her travel agent and it was all sorted out for her, and she just did not feel comfortable about booking online through sort of a random website. She would rather book with her travel agent just to feel more secure, and even if she had to pay a little bit more, she would rather have the security of booking through a travel agent than booking online, which is totally understandable. Also, the flights that I found were pretty inconvenient as far as stopovers and travel time, and I'm sure I could have found her some better deals if I had spent a little bit more time looking, but she would rather have her travel agent sort it all out. Also, mum mentioned that as an older person traveling such a long way on her own, she's 70 by the way, a very young, vibrant 70-year-old I might add, she would rather have that security, and I personally just want the trip to be as smooth as possible for mum. For us as a family of 5 traveling to New Zealand and back, it is just so incredibly expensive, so we just went with the cheapest deal we could find. We booked online and, you know, it was less than ideal, but, you know, we just had to make it work. But mum has options. So anyway, mum went to her travel agent and they looked at flights to travel to Germany at the beginning of March, and the prices were absolutely outrageous. Mum couldn't believe it. And mum was actually planning on traveling to Germany and staying with us for 9 weeks, and then coming home and staying in New Zealand for a little while, and then traveling to my sister in New York and staying with my sister and her family for 2 months. This would be over the summer holidays in New York. And so mum had a look at how much all of these tickets would be separately, and she was just absolutely shocked. So they looked at the option of putting the dates forward until the end of April, and for mum to travel from New Zealand to Germany and then stay for 9 weeks in Germany and then travel to New York from Germany. And it turned out to be just so much cheaper, like so much cheaper. And so she thought, do you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go straight from Germany to New York, and, you know, not having that flight back to New Zealand and then to New York, it just, oh, it saved mum so much money. When I think about about it, it's worked out so well. Like the kids, they were disappointed. They wanted to see grandma like yesterday, but they can wait a little bit. You know, patience is not a bad thing to learn. The awesome thing is that mum is going to be coming at an amazing time of year in Germany. So the end of April, early May, that is when everything comes to life and it starts to warm up. I am open about the fact that I really struggle with wintertime in Germany. I love every other season in Germany, but wintertime is something I find really difficult. It is dark, it's gloomy, it drags on, and the fact that mum will be coming in springtime, sort of the end of spring going into summertime, is perfect. We'll be able to do so much more with mum if the weather is nice. So if she was going to be coming next month, it would still be pretty cold in Germany. You know, she's staying for 9 weeks, so hopefully it would warm up over that time, but we definitely won't be able to enjoy the outdoors as much as what we will be able to do when she comes in a few months time. So I'm so excited. You know, we can spend a lot of time outdoors, you know, go to playgrounds, go to the lake, the river, we can go for bike rides. Another great thing about mum coming in a couple of months rather than a couple of weeks is the fact that we will be able to have some time to tidy up around our house. Right now our backyard is not looking great. It has snowed quite a bit this winter and there's been a lot of frost and everything is just looking dead and just nothing's happening out in the garden. In a few months everything will be looking so much nicer. There'll be greenery and flowers and we will be able to spend a little bit of time preparing our veggie patch and just getting the outdoor area looking nice. And so I'm excited about that because mum has not seen our new place yet. I just want mum to have a really great first impression when she walks in. You know, it doesn't really matter to mum, to be honest. She just wants to see us and we just want to see her. But of course, I just want to make sure she has an amazing time in Germany. I just wanted to share that because I know that so many of you were just really excited for me about the fact mum was coming so soon, and I kept getting messages saying, not long till your mum comes. You guys are just amazing. Ever since I made that video with my mum talking about her views on Germany and me living in Germany, you've just been so kind asking me, you know, when's your mum coming? You must be missing her. And the comment section on that video I made with mum was just so amazing, and you were all so sweet about my mum, and my mum read all of those comments and she could not believe just how sweet you all were. She was not expecting all of that amazing feedback. She always says to me, Antoinette, you have the most amazing subscribers, like such lovely people, and she reads every single comment that is left to me. If I don't have time to reply to some of the comments, mum will sometimes message me and say, Antoinette, have you seen this lovely comment? And so I'm hoping that when she's here, we're going to be able to make a few videos together. So maybe you have some ideas of videos I can make with mum. Maybe my subscribers can ask mum some questions, or maybe we could make some videos with her trying German food or German candy or something like that. I think that would be really fun. So if you have any ideas of videos I can make with mum when she's here, that would be awesome. Let me know in the comment section below. It would actually be a really great way of me still being able to spend quality time with mum, but you know, keep my content coming on my YouTube channel. So hopefully we can make that work when she's here. So anyway guys, I am going to bring this video to an end. I just wanted to update you on that little aspect of my life. So many of you have messaged me to say how excited you are for me, and yes, mum still is coming, but it won't be for another few months. But yeah, we're all very, very excited. Also, before I go, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Luisa. I just love their jewelry so much, and I wanted to let you know that they are having a huge Valentine's Day sale going on right now. So if you buy one piece of their beautiful sustainable jewelry, you will receive 50% off your second piece. Also, separately to the sale, you can always use my discount code Antoinette20. This will give you 20% off your Luisa order. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I would love you to consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I have a huge goal to make it to 60,000 subscribers, and it just doesn't seem to be happening. Honestly, it is taking so long to get there. So if you would consider subscribing, that would mean so much to me. Feel free to connect with me on Instagram, and I will see you again really soon. Bye!